What's going on, my friends? I'm your boy SuLLy, and today I'm back bringing you SuLLy on Sundays, episode 94. Just a quick little bit of information for you. This is actually being recorded on a Saturday, but the only reason I'm doing it on a Saturday is because I am out all day tomorrow. I am going to Cardiff to see A Day to Remember with my friend from uni. We got tickets for that, and there is no chance in hell that I'll be able to record anything on my phone on the way there and have it uploaded by midnight on Sunday. So that's the only reason you're seeing this whilst I'm still in my room, because tomorrow I will literally be out from 8 AM and coming. I won't even be sleeping. We get to Cardiff at like between 12 and 3, and then we have to find the venue by 5:30 when doors open, and then we have to go in. Show starts at like 6, 6:30, and it finishes at like 11. So we'll be coming back on like the first coach back. I think it's at like 1 AM, and then I have a 9 AM on Monday as well. So it's going to be a very, very long Sunday for me. A very strange weekend, a very weird weekend. But yeah, that's pretty much a little bit of information I figured you guys should know just going forward. Yeah, if you guys don't know what SuLLy on Sundays is, you've been living under a rock or just not paying much attention to my channel at all. It is the weekly vlogging series where I sit down on a Sunday, tell you guys about how my week has gone, any information I feel you guys should know about, and just anything I feel I should be telling you guys in my videos on a weekly basis. So yeah, this week, back at uni, carried on with all the learning I'm doing, all of that jazz. Actually have done quite a lot this week in terms of like theory and different things like that. Finally handed in my screenplay. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, apologies. The Man United game's going on. We keep having chances and we're just not scoring, and it's really annoying. But yeah, I'll try and not get too distracted by that. But again, figured I'd tell you. But yeah, actually finally handed in my screenplay. I had to completely redraft it, completely change the theme and the idea for it last minute, as I always do with every writing task I've done so far since starting uni. It's actually a really bad habit I have, and I should really not do it in future because it gives me so little time to actually fully prepare things and get things out there. But I'm hoping that people might actually enjoy this read, that I get a semi-decent mark for it, and that my group could potentially pick it as the film we make this term. So we actually read them through on Monday as groups. We get live feedback on them in the lecture, and then we go through who's we're going to pick as a group and that sort of thing. So very exciting times for the next few days. But yeah, this week I have attended all of my lectures apart from yesterday's one, only because I had to finish my screenplay, and I didn't really want to have to leave my room at 9 AM to waste 3 hours watching a film and doing some theory work that doesn't particularly interest me, because it was about film noir and we were watching The Killers from the 1930s or the 1940s. So a film I could probably find online anyway. We have all the information and text written down. We get the presentations on Moodle. Not saying that lectures aren't necessary, because they are, because you get a lot more information from a lecture than you do off a presentation, which often more than not is just pictures on the internet. But yeah, that's the only thing I didn't attend this week. I actually finally attended all of my seminars for the first time in like a month and a half. The main issue I haven't attended those is because I've just had really awkward anxiety and social activeness issues, so I tend to avoid small classrooms filled with about 10 to 12 people where you're forced into talking for an hour. So that's basically been the main reason for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of uni and work and that sort of thing. Don't have another essay due till the 9th or 8th of February, but we haven't even been handed that one out yet. So I will find out more about that next week, I presume. The main focus has pretty much been on the screenplays, getting those done, getting those finished, and then little bits of theory added on afterwards. But yeah, on Monday night there was an event. On Mondays, one of our student bars, there's an event called Toast. The bar is called Medicine, and I went to that. I actually arrived late, had to queue, and then they weren't letting anyone else in via the queue anymore. So most of my friends were inside, which fucking sucked, because they were like, oh, come leave with us. I hadn't pre-drinked enough. I was still basically very sober, and I had a lot of alcohol to get through. So I stayed in my room, carried on pre-drinking, and then left very, very late. Got to the queue, got halfway through the second queue, because there was a divide between the queues, and then they were basically saying to everyone in the second queue that you can't come in. So that sucked. I then went back to my room, had more to drink, came back out, called my friend, and she actually pretty much saved my life for the night. She broke me in the back door. Georgia, there you go, you have your shout out, don't complain. She had to like call me to find out where the fuck I was. I basically told her there was a back door to get in, that security weren't watching, no one was watching. So she walked over to it, basically slammed open this back door. I walked in, and as I walked in, there's 4 fucking security guards staring at me. They must have either thought that, one, Georgia was just drunk and had fallen into the door, and I had just like closed the door or tried to close the door behind her, or they just saw me come in and completely ignored it because they weren't that bothered. But yeah, that was my eventful Monday night. I finally met some people from this Raw Holloway group chat I've been in since September, who I hadn't met yet. I bumped into a load of random new people. This guy I met at a New Year's party, a couple of his friends. I've seen him a lot more since being back at uni this term, which has been absolutely awesome. And then pretty much just drank a lot. I can't remember like what I had to drink. I just know I downed a lot of alcohol and was very drunk on the way back, because I pretty much lost an hour that night and couldn't remember what had happened for about an hour. So yeah, that was my Monday evening. I can't remember how, like, if I'd been out much this week. I don't really think I have, because there haven't been too many events going on or anything. But yeah, other than that, in terms of uni, haven't really done a whole lot. It was my birthday yesterday. I am now 20 years old. I did turn 20, which is not a nice feeling, because my body aches like a middle-aged man. It clicks a lot more than it should do naturally, and I just feel a lot older than I am. Mentally, I don't feel a lot older than I am. Mentally, I don't feel like a 20-year-old. I don't feel like I should have entered adulthood properly yet, but in a legal standpoint and in a technical, like, worded standpoint, I'm no longer a teen, which does kind of suck. Means I need to just start maturing the fuck up, getting my life together and sorting my shit out, pretty much. So, yeah, big things moving forward for myself. I do actually have a video that should be up on the Saturday, so before this is even uploaded and you've seen it, I should have a Call of Duty video up for you, which I've been talking about for the past however long. It was a topic that I figured was pretty relevant. I'd seen a couple of Call of Duty commentators talk about it and figured I'd give my 2 cents given how often I play Call of Duty 4. But that's pretty much been it in terms of my channel. I haven't streamed a whole lot this week, but that's literally because I've been focusing a lot more on getting my work done this week and just trying to get it all done as soon as possible and like just finishing it finally, because I've been putting my work off for a long time. As you can see here, we have this rather ominous shadow. If you're wondering what it is, my flatmate is now fueling my alcoholism. She decided to get me a bar tap, which I have hung up on my shelf, and I can now use to simply pour drinks into a glass whilst I play video games or do pre-drinks. There isn't a bottle on it at the moment because I don't actually have a bottle to put on it because all my bottles are pretty much empty. But yeah, the other gifts I got for my birthday were, I got this Millennium Falcon bottle opener. What else did I get? I got my first Funko doll. Even though the person who got it for me, I had informed them that I didn't want to start collecting them because they would ruin my life. I'd spend way too much money on them, and they still went out and bought me one. There are only 2 in this specific collection, so I will probably go on to get the other one and then proceed to buy more, which isn't a very adult decision, but yeah, I can't really help it. I'm into nerdy shit, and these are like the one thing I've put off for so long in terms of like nerdy pop culture things that I've just wanted to avoid buying, and now I kind of have to because I have the one. I also got a flannel shirt, a new one, which is somewhere. I can't actually remember where I put it, but yeah. A lot of people at uni have now worked out that I have a thing for flannel shirts, so my friend went out and bought me one. And that was pretty much it. I didn't get a text off my carer again. Randomly decided to add me on Snapchat though, instead of sending me a normal birthday text. But I didn't accept that request. I'd rather just talk to her over text, if at all, because she doesn't seem to want to talk to me at the moment. But yeah, just a massive thank you to anyone who did send me any birthday wishes, any happy birthdays, any of that jazz. It was very much appreciated. I didn't do a whole lot. I pretty much stayed in bed all night, ate part of a massive birthday cake that my flatmate made, because she is awesome. She went absolutely ham with buttercream icing, and oh my lord, it was sickly as hell. But it was a very nice cake, so thank you for that. It was very much appreciated. But yeah, other than that, I literally stayed in bed, watched more It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because that show is now my life. I'm now 4 seasons in, and I've been watching it for a week. But yeah, not a whole lot else to talk about really, and it's now been over 10 minutes. But yeah, apologies that this had to be recorded on a Saturday. I know it does sort of have issues with contingencies and whatnot, but needs to be done. Priorities. I wanted to get the video out. I didn't want to mess up my own consistency. Oh wait, hang on. Pogba, what a turn. Don't freeze, bastard. Alright, but yeah, I didn't want to mess up my consistency by not being able to upload, and I knew for a fact that if I didn't do this today, there was no chance that video was going up, because I'm literally busy from about 8 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the morning the next day when I get back. So yeah, that's that. Hope you guys did enjoy the Call of Duty video that went up on my channel before this. Hope you guys did enjoy SuLLy on Sundays. We're going to end it here because there isn't anything else to talk about. But yeah, as always, I've been your boy SuLLy. This has been SuLLy on Sundays, episode 94. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.